What is up, YouTube gang? It's your girl, Antoinette Marie TV. Back with your girl, Antoinette Marie. Today's video is going to be a sort of a different type of video on my channel. I will be doing girl chat in this video. And I'm just going to give 10 tips that I feel will let you know if you are dating the right person. Or if this person is the right person for you. So I have written down 10 tips that I think are most important in a relationship and making and breaking a relationship. And it's to let a lot of people know if, I'm not saying, first of all, let me just put this out here. I am in no way, shape, or form a marriage counselor, a relationship counselor, a counselor, or any of those things. These are just things that I think will make or break a relationship. Or tips or tricks to let you know if you are dating the right person. Or if you need to run, honey, because there are a lot of red flags in relationships that people tend to overlook, and they stay, and after a while they're like, down the line, they're like, you know what? That shit was a red flag. I should have left this time. I should have left, but I stayed anyway. But anyway, so go get you some wine, honey. Go get you a wine cooler. Go get you some water. Go get you some popcorn, because it's about to get real juicy. So these are in no way in any order on how I think they will affect the relationship, or if you'll know that this person is the one. It's in no rhyme or reason in type of order. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing is, if he can accept you for all your flaws, if you have whatever your flaw is that you, I'm pretty sure in like relationships, when you start a relationship up with somebody, you talk about the things that you love, you talk about the things that bother, you talk about the character traits that you may not want in a spouse or a lover, and you all share those things at the beginning of the relationship. At the beginning of the relationship, it's almost like the honeymoon period. It's where you feel the butterflies and you're talking on the phone all night, and you just don't want to miss a beat with this person. You want to get to know them. You're very intrigued. You're very interested in this opposite person. So of course you are staying up late on the phone all night, just feeling the vibe of love, or being in love, or being in lust at that point. But if the person can accept you for every flaw that you have and still love you unconditionally, that's a check in my book. You need to put him on the pros, because he's a keeper. My second thing is, if he is willing to talk things over with you, he's a keeper. Because most men in relationships are not really great talkers or explainers of how they feel emotionally, or how they feel in general with a relationship. They don't want to talk it over. They just want things to clear the air and let it work itself out. But if you have somebody that's want to talk to you about the problems that you have in your marriage or your relationship, or in your friendship leading up to something, then he's a keeper, because he's willing to go the extra mile to understand where you are coming from and how you feel about certain things. Okay, so our next thing is that if he is proud of you and your achievements and things that you do, say you got a promotion at work, if he is just as excited as you are about getting that promotion, and knowing he's not gonna see a dime of that money, he's a keeper. That means he's genuinely happy for you. He's proud of you. I've seen relationships fall apart because one spouse or one of the couple, one of the people in the relationship is not happy that the other person is making more money than them, or has a higher up position at their job because they work at the same jobs. I mean, a lot of wrong can come from that. So he needs to be proud of you, and you need to be proud of him as well. This is a very important one. I feel like I put an asterisk next to it because I feel like this is very important. If he gives you freedom without restrictions, that means he trusts you enough to go and hang out with girlfriends, friends, co-workers, colleagues, whatever the case may be, and don't give you restrictions, and it's not blowing your phone up every 30 minutes on when you coming home, where you at, who you with. If you have found the person that gives you freedom without restriction, that's a go, honey. Take it and run. I mean, run with it, because that is a very that's a deal breaker to me, because I like my freedom, and I don't want to be called every 10 minutes wondering where I'm at or what I'm doing, how I'm. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Trust is important. Trust is very important. Trust can make or break a relationship. If you do not trust the person that you're in a relationship with, you might as well break up now, leave now, walk out that door now. It's not gonna work. If you cannot trust the person or be trusted, it's not even gonna work out. You need to have 100% trust in this person, because trust plays a very big part. Okay, let's see. Our next one is if he brings out the best in you. If you know that you by yourself, you're just, a great person, that's cool. That's great. But if being around this person makes you this phenomenal superstar of a person, he's a keeper. If he's bringing out the best in you, the best character traits, the best characteristics out of you, then he's a keeper. At least I think he's a keeper. Check in my book. If you find yourself making plans for the future with this person, he's a keeper. If you can see yourself marrying this person, being in a long-term relationship with this person, or any of those things, he's a keeper. If you've met his family and he's proud to show you off, honey, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, he's a keeper. There's a lot of people that you can be with a person 20, 30 years and never meet their family because they're just not into you. They're just not that serious with you. Or you could be serious with this person, but not enough to meet his parents because you don't fall under the stipulations that his parents will want him to be dating someone like you. So if you met the parents and they've accepted you and he's showing you off, he's a keeper. If you miss him when you're apart, if you guys are together all day and you guys leave each other's sight for maybe 2 hours and you're like, oh, I miss him, he's a keeper, because that means he's giving you something to miss about him. He's being a force to be reckoned with, where you missing something that some presence that he brings to the table. So if you're missing him, I'm sorry, I'm messing with my nails. So if you're missing him, that's good. When he's out of your sight, that's a good thing. And my last tip of how you know a man is a keeper is if he is emotionally available. If he's not emotionally available, you need to run. Because women, we are emotional creatures. We tend to not want to play that role because we want to play this tough role. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to wear our heart on our sleeve. We don't want to pour our emotions out into this world or this relationship. We want to keep ourselves protected at all times. But if he's emotionally available, that's a 2 check in my book. He's a keeper, ladies. So if you've had any of those relationships tips that I said, and you're wondering if he's a keeper or wondering if you should run, I'm talking about get them feet to pushing, like, okay, then go ahead and just make you a little list. Check it twice. See if you got a couple of these on there. And if you got a couple of these on there for the good, then he's a keeper. But anyway, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Because a lot of people need to see this out here. Because a lot of people are being with people that don't have their well-being at hand and really don't give a shit. But if you are not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when a girl drop another banging video. And of course, thanks for watching. I am always happy that you guys are coming back. So if you're part of the Liger Gang already, thanks for coming back. And if you're not, your first time stopping in or dropping in on one of my videos, drop that heart. Let me know that you're here and subscribe. It's free. Thanks.